38. 5-year-old girl in typical gender training, breast development, MRT2, large solid mass with high signal intensity and large uterus with thick endometrium. Site is also present. T1 shows homogeneous tumor enhancement diagnosis, granular cell tumor. Because there is hormonal release from granular cell tumor as children, and parent has 5-year-old girl also has gender training. 59. Well-defined old-shaped rigidity within what any correct fluid structure lying adjacent to the lateral wall of uterus must appear diagnosed hydrocephalus. Adjacent to lateral wall of uterus and fluid structures, so hydrocephalus. 40. To severe renal lesion with an accumulation value of 20 HU on CT of a patient with concomitant all to except a signal intensity decrease of 40% or more chemical strip imaging indicates malignancy. This is not true. A renal lesion with a 20 HU on CT of a patient with lung cancer all to except signal intensity decrease of 40% or more on channel strip imaging indicates malignancy. 41. Blunt trauma to the scrotum not true. The left is more susceptible to blunt trauma. 42. 62-year-old man with bilateral testicular enlargement, bilateral smoothly enlarged testes with diffuse hypophobic area diagnosed lymphoma. Bilateral smoothly enlarged testes with diffuse hypophobic area diagnosed lymphoma. 43. CAB X-ray reveals thin arcuate calcification outlining the bladder and distal region beside diagnosed schistosomiasis. 44. Multiple medullary cysts bilaterally which communicate with the collecting system. The medullae of both kidneys are intensity diagnosed medullary sponge kidneys. 45. Series of multiple poorly defined masses of decreased attenuation in case of renal vessels, renal control preserved diagnosis, non-Hodgkin lymphoma. 46. True regarding breast calcification, pulmonary calcification in children, fibroadenoma. 47. Most common cause of adrenal calcification in children is adrenal hemorrhage. In a scenario of non-traumatic adrenal hemorrhage, the baby delivered by forceps. 48. Ultrasound features of a breast mass more suggestive of malignant rather than benign pathologies. Ecologic sharding. Pseudo-capsule is not option, so more suggestive of malignant rather than benign pathology. Ecologic sharding. 49. Ultrasound shows the uterus displaced cranially by a large cystic mass in the region of the vagina. It contains large quantity of genetic fluid and on tubular level is visible, but is not required diagnosis. Hematocolpus. Uterus is displaced by hematocolpus also. 50. In which situation can we exclude the presence of endometrial cancer? Endometrial thickening of 4 mm pain using frequently compiled HRT, 4 mm using HRT. 51. Ultrasound shows 4 cm complex mass layer left ovary. MRI shows high signal on T2, T1 and T2 where imaging and T2 with SAP sequences diagnosis endometriosis. It is complex. 4 cm complex mass layer to left ovary, so endometriosis. So we do true regard transient like carcinoma is transient disease is the most common tumor in the urinary tract. Routine imaging suggests endometrial stenosis, MRI urogram is performed. Maybe one is true. Tumor imaging is used for differentiating between clot and calculi. Question is about mid-ureteric stenosis, so clot and calculi. So T1 image is used for differentiating between clot and calculi. Before percutaneous nephrostomy is appropriate. In obstructed infected system, further imaging and manipulation are usually layered after establishing drainage. 25. Left side renal mass continuous with the renal cortex and has the same epigenesis situated as the pole of the upper and mid pole of the left kidney extends between the renal pyramids. Here likely present is hypertrophic column of Burton. It has same epigenesis situated at the bottom shoulder of upper and mid pole of left kidney and between the renal pyramids. Same epigenesis and continuous with the renal cortex. So hypertrophic column of Burton. 26. Renal ultrasound shows kidneys with bilateral increased echogenicity and thin tram-line calcification of the cartridge, most likely diagnosis with cortical necrosis. Tram-line calcification of cortex, cortical necrosis. Present intravenous urogram. Right ureter deviate merely in the left numb region finding retrocaval ureter. 58. NLS breast screening program correct is 1 woman per 1,000 screen will be diagnosed with ductal carcinoma C2. 29. Woman with breast cancer tumor measuring 3.5 cm. No such involvement ipsilateral artery and supraclavicular lymph nodes involvement with the node fixed to the underlying structure. Lymph chaining is T2 and M1. Supraclavicular lymph node is M1. So and then no chest wall involvement, so T2. I think T1 is less than 3 cm, T2 is greater than 3 cm, and 2 is supraclavicular lymph nodes. Select axis and supraclavicular lymph nodes, so N2 and M1 is supraclavicular lymph node involvement. 60 features of breast mass Suggesting or measuring legend than a breast legend is rim-like enhancement of the mass like a wheel rim. It suggests legend rather than breast legend. Benign legend. So, okay, question number: can you track adrenal and obstructing gynecology in breast? Question number 1: carcinoma posterior MRI. Peripheral zone legend with low signal on T2. Peripheral zone legend carcinoma and low signal on T2. 2. CT shows fat draining legend in the parallax with a fluid level and small calcified nodule diagnosed over and downward. 3. Ultrasound shows numerous bilateral hyperechoric shadows in the testes varying 1 to 2 mm. No caustic shadowing seen, diagnosed testicular macronucleus. 4. CT scan of the abdomen shows a small non-functioning shrunken kidney with extensive dystrophic calcification, diagnosed renal tuberculosis. 5. 40-year-old mother with abdominal lump near cervical scar with a cyclic history of pain. Top shows internal vascularity, diagnosed endometriosis. 8. Transparent ultrasound shows bilateral hematous extravascular tubular lesion containing fluid with fetal wall, diagnosed bilateral horizontal vein. Extra-ovarian tubular lesion containing fluid with fetal wall, diagnosed bilateral horizontal vein. 9. Recurrent cyclic lower abdominal pain, 4 severe heterogeneous cystic mass paralysis related to a left ovary, high signal T1 and T2 and stir, sequence cyclic, diagnosed endometrioma. Cyclic lower abdominal pain and then endometrioma. 12. 65-year-old diabetic woman has brain PR vagina, echogenic, unirregular endometrium measuring 12 mm thickness, diagnosed endometrial carcinoma. 13. Pain is draining per vagina, 2 cm lesion in the cervix with isolentus on T1, hyperintensity compared to cervical trauma T2 and shows contrast enhancement, diagnosed cervical carcinoma. Isolentus T1, hyperintensity trauma T2 and shows contrast enhancement. Pain is draining per vagina. 14. A 60-year-old woman shows a large locally cystic lesion in lower abdomen, arising from pelvis, transvaginal, or scan to the right side complex mass in the rectum, cystic and solid component. The solid component shows blood flow with lower relative index that was organ carcinoma. 15. History of previous miscarriage treated by evacuation of retained provider of contention. Presents amenorrhea, heterozygous humorography with multiple irregular content filling defects in the uterine cavity which cannot be obscured by contrast filling into the uterine cavity, diagnosed Asherman syndrome. History of previously miscarriage treated by evacuation of retained product of conception. So then patient has amenorrhea. So this is usually due to Asherman syndrome. The failed defects in the uterine cavity which cannot be obscured by contrast filling into the uterine cavity, so this is Asherman syndrome. 16. Male smoker diagnosed with bronchiogenic carcinoma, 1.5 cm nodule in the left adrenal gland. Nodule is isointense to spin on T2 and shows marked hyperintensity NORPGRE adenoadenoma. 17. Blood show aneuphilia, renal angiograms from bilateral multiple small vessels have aneurysm. The renal arteries are normal, diagnosed polyarthritis nodosa. 16. 19. Migrant from South Africa, plain radiograph of the abdomen pelvis shows benign calcification in the wall of urinary bladder. The bilateral hydroturate and hydronephrosis, diagnosed histostomiasis. 20. 60-year-old diabetic had a contrast and CT of the chest, suffered viral skin eruptions and itching of the scan. Next day, abdominal pain and anuria, radiographs to smooth large kidneys with dense bilateral nephrogram and absence of contrast in the correct decision, diagnosis, acute tubular necrosis. 21. Contrast in CT showed donut-shaped software mass surrounding the lower part of the abdominal aorta and the ureter are permeability with bilateral hydronephrosis, diagnosis, retroperitoneal carcinoma. 22. Bilateral testicular lumps, ultrasound of small septated cystic lesion in the mediastinum testes. Right, worse than left. Left lesions are avascular, low signal T1, while they are isolentus with T2 and T2. Diagnosed tube lactatia of the testes. The testicular lumps and then small septated cystic lesion in the mediastinum testes. Right, worse than left. 23. Purin-Berry syndrome. What is most likely to be a feature of associated with this condition? Vesicular reflux usually present in Purin-Berry syndrome. 25. Ultrasound shows 4 semi-heterogeneous lesion in the upper pole of the right kidney with moderate vascularity. Corona and HGT shows that this lesion predominantly contains tissue with oxygen of minus 45 to minus 80. So fat is minus 65 to minus 80 is fat. Other smaller such lesions are seen in the left kidney. They know any myelopoma. 26. Mammogram shows lesion in the right breast, smoothly modulated and has software density with a dense course of transvaginal diagnosis of adenoma. 27. Urine has elevated levels of renin mandelic acid, large mass at the superior pole of the right kidney, low signal T1, high signal T2, diagnosed pyroglomeruloma. Low T1, high T2, and elevated PMA is pyroglomeruloma. 28. Staghorn calculus on left kidney, post-contrast image, multiple low attenuation, Nazis almost replacing the real parenchyma with peripheral rim and having minimal contraction diagnosis than the grandma's pyelonephritis. 29. 65-year-old diabetic progressively caused with swelling and pain on sound of caudal thickening and extensive echogenic status in the subcutaneous layer with posterior-caudal shattering resisting air, diagnosis pulmonary gangrene. 30. 50-year-old man with acute abdominal pain, serious hemorrhage involving the left kidney, most likely unlikely diagnosis is nasopharyngitis because there is no calculus.